So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what.
And welcome to today's match.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Turkey.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
We have already started here. Arda Güler. Yildiz finds himself offside. Badaxi. Güler tries to play it through. Now it's Yildiz. Oh, he's played it in low. Amrabat. Hakimi. And now the breakaway. Celik. And it's Arda Güler. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Karazor. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Brahim Diaz. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's having a go! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. First quarter of an hour gone. So we're still well. He's gone for goal! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Now it's Güler, out towards the flank. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off. Not the most convincing of passes. Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Just about within shooting range. Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
That ball looks a good one. El Mali, can he spark a counter here? And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kukçu. Celik. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yildiz. That's the keeper's ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Floated through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Amrabat. That's Brahim Diaz. And it's Hakimi. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. Tries to get it clear. Aktokolu was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's had it taken off him. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Great vision. Messina. He's got away. In towards the back. He rises! He will be livid with himself. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Hakimi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aktokolu. Yildiz. And it's Al Mali. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. And he's forced to go back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he whips it in. Oh, well played. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. Looking to play him in. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Morocco have been huffing and puffing, but they don't look as if they're going to blow anything away. Their end product is just way short of standard.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes
Everyone,
of action.
please welcome to the field our players.
Here we go again then.
Morocco clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Hakimi. And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Hakimi. And the pass is intercepted. The pass has gone astray. Kukçu. Now it's Yildiz. Oh, he's burst through! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Morocco couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He has found the way through. Cross in, looks like a good one. Morocco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Brahim Diaz plays it short. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Ball comes in. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. And there's the shot! Always going over the top.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Aktokolu could try cutting inside here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. El Mali, well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Demiral and Almala. Carazor played into space, and he was quick to react. Amrabat.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's run loose here. Cleared without hesitation. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Yildiz played out to the left flank.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 21, Brahim Diaz. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Morocco do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bardakci gets across to intercept that. Carazor. It's a smartly directed ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Some really good ball movement. Yilmaz. And Demiral. And it's Al Mali. Yilmaz.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's shifting through the gears here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Terrific header!
Has been indicated.
Harmlessly behind.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 25.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 19.
Time added on
Number
will
20.
be 2 minutes.
Number 24.
Now it's Kavetsi.
Coming
He's
on
had
the
it
field.
nicked away.
Number 15.
Knocks it into space.
Suarez. Number 10.
Oh, lovely
Rooney.
feed. He is such a good
Number
mover.
18.
Kukçu.
Ibrahimovic. Number
He's got
7.
plenty of space out wide
Iniesta.
here. And he whips in across. He's cut it out. And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for us. Can he finish? Goal! Egypt!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Trezeguet duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. This looks promising. That has ended up in no man's land.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, easy pickings there. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Diaz. Just about within shooting range. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Brahim Diaz plays it short. Brahim Diaz. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Trezeguet. And he's gone searching crossfield. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, it's come to nothing. Spread out to the left. He intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Morocco are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
El Neni. Hakimi with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Diaz. And here's En-Nesyr. Decent chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. Trezeguet is there, and he can get that clear. Salah.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through. And the shot! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And he's done it again. He's got his second series. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Morocco certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Marmoush, foot in, the ball is loose and the chase is on. Played out towards the right wing, cross goes in there. Ambitious ball here. And it's Salah. And that's a good ball. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Can he finish? It's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Salah. Oh, that's a key interception. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
3 minutes added time.
Neni. Marmouche. That's Trezeguet. And no, that was never going to make it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's through and all alone! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Morocco present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Somehow saves it. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And he's there to clear it. Now it's Trezeguet. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And he's forced to go back. That's a sharp pass. He's in plenty of space here. And he's gone looking for safety. No, that's been intercepted. Trezeguet. Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Brahim Diaz is being harried and hassled.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Takes the shot! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Diaz. And he shoots! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The goal scorer for Morocco after 60 minutes.
It was the crispest of hits.
24.
He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Brahim Diaz. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Trezeguet. Amrabat. Messina. That's a cute ball. And he's managed to get rid. Looking tidy in possession here. Amrabat is flagged offside. Morocco choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Substitution.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rijkaard. Marmouche. And that could set him on his way. Benatia. Amrabat. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Cleared without complication. And it's Zico. And it's Rijkaard. He's had a shot! Oh, that was venomous.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 7.
Egypt can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
20.
Trezeguet is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 17, Mohamed El Neni. Coming on to replace him is number 13.
Van Basten. And Hakimi. That ball looks a good one. He's through, it's one-on-one. There's the shot! Goal! Morocco! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Egypt making another change here.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 8.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's the keeper's ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside, looking to go deep. And the shot! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, what a climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to pass it through, and it's Del Piero. Goes for a shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 17, Marco van Basten.
Morocco take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Egypt finding their passes. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It's not an especially good pass, that. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's been played through. He's found a way through. That's good play. We are into stoppage time. Bergomi gives no quarter whatsoever. And that is as far as it goes. Morocco have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Rijkaard claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Diaz. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's going to be another throw. Rijkaard, he's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
That's the throw. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's hard to dispossess. He does have a tendency to maybe be overly ambitious at times, but I'm sure he'll sort that out.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Back into the middle. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So it is still 0-0. Gets a good foot in there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Diaz. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Amrabat. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Takes a shot! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oh, it's in the city! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Brahim Diaz with the short one. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Amrabat. And that is as far as they're going to go. He is through here. Hakimi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That has not gone well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bakasetas. Mavropanos. Foot in. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Bakasetas. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Benatia is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Bakasetas. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messina. Has a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Morocco have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Takes aim and... En-Nesyri! He will be livid with himself. Great vision. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Morocco finding their passes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's had it taken off him. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Morocco have clearly never been through finishing school. General play is good, finishing is awful.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Morocco are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And reclaimed it in a trice. In with the challenge. Brahim Diaz!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Tsimikas.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now it's Bakasetas. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mavropanos with the clearance. Oh, what has happened here? Almost an hour gone. Brahim Diaz, and it's made its way to him. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Bakasetas.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Amrabat does well to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Morocco looking to pass their way through. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's a sharp pass. Engages and forces him off the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Morocco needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
This looks promising. Fires and he shoots! Brahim Diaz knocks it into space. Bakasetas. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Greece clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Tsimikas providing an outlet on that flank. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Morocco, number 25.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number
Greece
20,
have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Can he latch on to this?
Greece can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. And a chance! And he hits the net! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line!
The goal scorer for Greece.
Perfect placement,
After
the one
88
place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's
Number
just a
16.
fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
2 added minutes
Two up
has been
and
indicated.
very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's an imaginative pass. He's shifting through the gears here.
That was lovely, that.
That is good strength. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Morocco perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Oh, it's come loose. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades, and I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Raspadori. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Some good work on the right flank here. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. Di Lorenzo. Locatelli. Spread out to the left. Barella. Quarter of an hour played. And the through ball.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Raspadori. And here's Keane. Nicely spread. And here's Raspadori. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Di Lorenzo deals with that comfortably. Politano. It'll be a throw-in. Bastoni. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Tonali, Raspadori, Udogi in acres of space out wide. That has not gone well. Udogi. Oh, really cute, what a lovely series of passes. He slings it in. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Tonali goes short. Now here's the big header! Another fruitless header.
Italy really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Barella, passes coming off in quick succession here. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Hakimi. Keane knocks it out wide. Now it's Raspadori. Passing is crisp and sharp. Udogi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Tonali. And it's Udogi. Tonali looking to get on the end of this. Messina. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Barella. That's Politano. Pinches it off him. Calafiori. Tonali. In with the challenge. Politano. Lobbed in behind. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Politano. And it's Udogi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Barella, played out wide. Politano. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Just eases him off the ball. Locatelli. Now it's Retegui. Politano has it in a wide position. Deep cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this...
In the series! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Cambio di giocatori.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Di Lorenzo. And it's Tonali. Tries to thread one through. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tries to pass it through. And that could set him on his way. And that should get the job done. Politano. Well, that is one way to stop him. He'll try to keep this alive. Bastoni. It's not an especially good pass, that. Calafiori. Locatelli. Tonali. And here's Raspadori. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Politano. Foot in. Now it's Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Morocco really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Messina simply refused to be outdone there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
The pass has gone astray. And he's forced to go back.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Distributed tidily. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Rijkaard. Out towards the flank. Well, they've got it again. Tonali. Udogi. And he's had it nicked away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And we're done. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Face to face with... He's having a shot! Morocco are looking unguarded here, just about getting away with it.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
Oh no, what has happened here? Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
And as Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's had it nicked away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ronaldinho! Goal! Morocco! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Number 4.
Morocco break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Cruyff. Oh, this is a terrific... And Cruyff! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's the chance to counter. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ronaldinho. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Morocco with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And this is Nedved. They've got to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Tsimikas. Tsimikas, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Cleared without hesitation. Bakasetas.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Iniesta. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rijkaard. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Bakasetas. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Threads one in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Ibrahimovic. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Morocco are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Nesta cuts out the pass. And it's Nedved. And it's hoisted clear. Bakasetas.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Just eases him off the ball. And he's intervened well there. Bakasetas.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is very well defended. Looking for the run. Played back in. And nicely intercepted. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Morocco have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution for Morocco, number 18, Ibrahimovic.
And we're underway again.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, if you're ahead,
number
it's a good
10,
time to start moving the
Rooney.
ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Mavropanos. Morocco come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nedjed. Throw in. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Bale. Turns and goes back. And that's a great chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now he's off and running. He's in plenty of space here. He has found a way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Takes a shot. It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Coming on the field.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Can he get onto this? Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's had it taken off him. Morocco still have the cards to affect this game. Tsimikas. Tevez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Looking to go deep, and that's been well dealt with. Deftly away. Greece choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
He's gone for goal! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Morocco have their second corner now. Bale goes short. Tevez with the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Yaya Toure. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it.
Morocco clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Driving forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that's well seen too. And again they run up against stubborn defending.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale has a shot! That is special! Gareth Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
After 82 minutes.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Greece making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Substitution for Morocco, number 11.
Morocco are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It'll be a throw-in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chance here to counter. And the through ball. Tevez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Harmlessly behind. Four extra minutes added on.
Indicated.
Tsimikas. And Mavropanos. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
Passing is crisp and sharp, nicely spread. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Mazraoui getting this one clear. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho ploughing through the middle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And that is masterful defending. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Cannavaro. And he's intervened well there. Morocco were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running...
Has a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Cannavaro. Tries to play it through. Cruyff. Very nicely done. It's gone out for a throw-in. Chooses to go back. He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ronaldinho gets flagged offside. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Aguirre, Hakimi, Ziyech on a strong run down the right. Unahi proves just a little bit too strong. Incoming delivery. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's shifting through the gears here. Unahi bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's worked it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Ronaldinho is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Ronaldinho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Iniesta. Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nesiri pinches it off him. Bale. Bale! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Morocco are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Nedved. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Defending of the desperate variety. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Nedved. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Nesiri, played out to the left flank. Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Morocco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, well played. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. And Unahi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution.
Aguirre. Ziyech stood up well to him there. Looking to play him in, and that's a dangerous ball. Ziyech. Brahim Diaz.
Morocco are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
The attendance for this match was
Cannavaro.
80,607.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And it's Rooney. Bruno claims comfortably. Unahi. Hakimi knocks it into space. Looking to go deep. Nesta clears it away.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he plays one through. Suarez receives it in a good position here. Decent chance! It's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Morocco, after 69 minutes, is number 32, Carlos Tevez.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Morocco are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Hakimi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nedved. Luis Suarez. Big chance! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Morocco making another change here.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 17.
Morocco are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Suarez puts his foot on the gas. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, it's come off the upright. Morocco have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hakimi. Aimed beyond the defence. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Well, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ambitious ball here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
This might spell... He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And we have our very first corner. Bale plays it short. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
And that's another good win of the ball.
There will be 3 minutes
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, super ball! Nedved. Bale. Now it's Tevez. And the referee brings it to a close. Morocco can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter.
Just about within shooting range. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone...
That's rather hopeful! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hakimi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Morocco with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Brahim Diaz. And he's let fly. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Brahim Diaz. Barella. And it's Diaz. Gets a good foot in there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a pretty loose pass. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's straight offside. Quarter of an hour played. Morocco have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a little off target. Hakimi. And there's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Turns back here, probably the best option. That's a good run down the left. Ball swung in. Oh, that was vital. Driving forward. Hakimi. That's Brahim Diaz. Played into space. Tries to get it clear. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And that's gone loose. Throw in. And it's Diaz. Looking tidy in possession. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Morocco have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Barella. nicely aimed pass. He might be in here! And he's managed to get free. Out towards the flank. And they've got a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Swept in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's gone looking for safety. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's a look and place it forward.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Passing nice and neat. And he welcomes it in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
1 minute added time.
Hakimi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Morocco have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Great vision. Danger averted for now. Rafa Silva. Hakimi. Now he's off and running. Now, what about a counter-attack? In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And that should get the job done. Not the most accurate pass. That has been cut short. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Dink through. It's a promising position. Rafa Silva crosses. And that has been knocked clear. And that has been clubbed away. That's the throw. Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 45, Osman.
And it's Diaz.
Number 20.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Coming on the field.
It is still
number
anyone's
15,
game, 0-0.
Suarez. Number 17.
Hakimi.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Number 24.
Morocco
Toure.
do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Barella. Nicely weighted ball. He's going for goal! Indonesia are looking to break at pace. They get a throw in. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitution in progress.
That pass has been well intercepted. Brahim Diaz. Over to the left. And he plays one through. He is through. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
That is ended up in no man's land. That's a cute ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Has a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Oh, well played, well played. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Morocco are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. Is there any support? He might not need it. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Just 5 minutes left.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Amat. He's gone forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 4, Brahim Diaz. Number 2, Hakimi. Coming on the field, number 10, Rooney. Number 22, Luis Araujo.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Good looking ball.
Added time.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Luis Suarez. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. And now the breakaway. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rooney. That's that, the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Madueke is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, we're looking at a player with very quick feet, Peter, and a quick brain too. It's all so smooth with him, the way he takes control of the ball and gets into his stride, or shifts it into a shooting position. If they can get the ball to him today, I'd expect him to do a certain amount of damage.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, he's been caught napping! Barella. Munoz. Cuesta. Lerma. And Diaz. He's a sharp little ball here. Out of play for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Cuesta. And the pass is intercepted. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Real chance! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Colombia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Munoz. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Played into the box. And it's hoisted clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And the through ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
James Rodriguez. Now it's Diaz. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Diaz. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's quick to get it clear again. In again.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Osimhen was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Looks to the other side. Trossard. That has not gone well. Oh, that's well spotted. Jordan Henderson. Trossard could move up a gear here. That ball looks a good one. And he's picked it up out wide. Madueke! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and...
It's Jordan Henderson! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity. Morocco can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
James Rodriguez. Trossard does well to get it back. Now it's Trossard. Lukumi. Cuesta. James Rodriguez. And it's Munoz. Referee's given a throw. Trossard, who's set up one goal so far. Well read, and the danger is averted. Lerma. And Diaz.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
That's been cut out, well played. Trossard. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Y aquí están.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Morocco leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Morocco really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Decent hit from there. Hakimi. Jordan Henderson. That's good vision. Munoz. And it's James Rodriguez. Mojica. Diaz. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Barella. And he's gone backward here. Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Morocco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Trossard's cross.
Morocco clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And that's going to be a booking. Morocco choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Morocco just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
La cantidad de
Oh, that's a key interception.
fue de 80.953.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played out wide. Pass is just off target. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has put paid to that.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Hakimi, looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And that was his 20th goal for this team. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Morocco are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's found him in space!
Colombia truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
This is Dembele. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Entran número 9, número 20.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Morocco will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Morocco have hit a quick-fire double here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Barella being hunted in packs.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And he's forced to go back. And it's Munoz. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Cambio en Colombia. Número 10. Lo reemplazará número 25.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pass somewhat off target. Crosses it in. Casillas deals with that nice and simple.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Benatia aimed beyond the defence. That has been slung wide.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Quintero, quality ball. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Cuesta. There will be 4 extra minutes. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited it.
And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of...